with the week between games, I'm sure that's led to more time to kind of focus on yourselves a little bit here this week. What have you been working on with the guys?
Yeah, well, so our guys with final exam week, definitely focused on making sure they do a great job there. And so we had some extra time off, and when we've been on the practice floor, just really working on different combinations and lineups that we can play, and offensively how we can get better ball movement and continue to get the ball into the paint, into the post, and things along those lines. So really cleaning up our defensive habits, things when we've been behind plays or slow to closeouts, and then offensively really focusing on different combinations and movement.
Since Randy's not here, I'm going to ask a Randy-esque question.
Great.
Tell me if I get it right or not. I think I know the answer to this, but do you have a plan for minutes for Trey King or anything going in?
Yeah, we want to get Trey into the game. I mean, and I don't know when exactly that will come or how we'll go about doing that, but we want to get him some minutes, and we want him. I mean, it's been 20 some months since he's played, so getting him in and getting him comfortable and being part of it will be important, and how many minutes that will be dictated by how he plays, just like all our guys. So I do have an intention that we want to get him in the game, and we want to get him in rhythm and caught up with our team. That's certainly there, but again, he'll have to play well into his strengths in those minutes, and it could lead to more.
What's his excitement level like given that long layoff? And I know last year when you were talking about what a leader he had become just in practice and on the bench during games.
He's a very bright young man with an engaging personality, so he's fun to be around every day. He's very coachable, great character. So those guys, to me, the leadership is through your actions more than your words, and TK is a guy that every single day, we can count on him to do the right thing, and so that'll pay off for him when it comes time to play.
We talked to the players about this, a little bit, but I think we especially saw it on Sunday. How does kind of bringing that pressure and kind of intensity on the defensive end really set the team up not only for success as a whole, but maybe some better offensive opportunities as well?
Well, when you're the more aggressive team, defense seems to lead to the aggressive offense. So when we're generating turnovers, whether it's live ball or charges or they're throwing them out of bounds, it gives us an aggressive mentality to come down and attack. And then we're attacking the paint and we're playing for each other. I think that connectedness defensively also leads to being connected offensively. And and confidence, too, grows as you do the right thing over and over. I think some people think confidence is this, I don't know, for some it's more about just do little things over and over and over again and build your confidence through those things, those positive actions. And our guys have done that, and I think when you do it on defense, it leads to you playing better offensively.
What kind of things are you going to see from Western Michigan?
Yeah, they're a very good rebounding team, a physical team, a team that they'll run a lot of actions offensively, a lot of sets that we'll have to be prepared to guard. They're a team that tries to get the ball into the paint. They've got a dynamic guard in Norman, who's a prolific scorer. So they pose a lot of challenges for us, and they play in the MAC conference, which is a really good league. Their head coach, even though he's new, he's worked under Coach Izzo at Michigan State for a long time. So you can expect a very physical, aggressive, tough, well-coached group coming in here. We're going to have to be up for the challenge.
How does this week kind of provide a physical and mental recovery period?
Well, we've had a fair amount of guys that have been sick, certainly with Caleb being out, so it's great for them to be able to get some extra rest, be able to hydrate and focus on their eating and sleeping and just getting their body in rhythm and be healthy and do what they need to do that. So that's a big part of it, and then trying to balance final exams with what we have going on for practice. So trying to manage all of it is important for each of our guys.
How is Caleb?
Yeah, how's he doing?
Yeah, he was back in the building today. Certainly, you can tell he hadn't been able to eat a lot, or he's just kind of getting back into the swing of things physically. But Caleb's a amazing young man, tireless worker. He'll do whatever he needs to do to get healthy for himself and be ready for our team. So we just want to support him in getting better and getting the rest he needs to get back and get after it.
I know we've talked about since the beginning of the season what an energy guy Hassan is in often limited minutes doing things, but soon mentioned the block he had, 40 seconds left, you're up 35, whatever it was at the time. What does that tell you about him in terms of wanting to maximize every moment he's on the floor?
Yeah, we talk a lot about even in practice, the things that you do every day, they carry over into the game, and that you can't pick and choose when you're going to play hard. And also the pride that we want to play with for Iowa State, for the Cyclones, is really high. So it doesn't matter what the score is, especially when we're in Hilton. You know, we want to play to our highest level, and for Hassan to make a play like that at that point in the game, it says a lot about both those things. It says a lot about his character, his desire to continue to earn more opportunities, his pride in the program, and just, you know, his focus on those habits every single day.
What's the adjustment been like for Shun, who's had some big games, but also has had some games where he's, you know, had a hard time to get going?
Yeah, Shun's a great teammate. You know, I think at times, you know, we feel he could even be more dominant offensively. We believe in his game. We believe in his shot. We believe in his ability to finish the basketball. For him, there's still being thrust into a little bit of a new role. In the past, he's been more of a guy that's just been a rim runner, dunk spot, you know, energy type offensive player where we're kind of utilizing his skill. So it's still a work in progress that way. We're going to continue to lean into his abilities because we believe in him and we know he's got terrific upside and he'll keep getting better this year. But there has been an adjustment period, and we've seen when it looks really good and he's scoring it great, and we've seen sometimes it could be better, and we'll continue to try to lean into those times where he can be great for us.